Hey, I'm Jendrik, and you're watching Good Evening Europe.
Good evening, Europe!
Today we are calling Hamburg, and I'm here with Jendrik, the participant for Germany in Eurovision 2021. Moin! Well, Jendrik, you had quite an unusual path of being chosen as the German participant this year. Tell us a little bit about that.
So I'm not popular at all. Like, I don't have a name at all. So applying for the Eurovision Song Contest was not really possible for a person that doesn't have any fame or anything, but I really wanted to go. So what I did was, as I couldn't apply, I did little videos where I created a music video, and I did the behind the scenes and posted them online and shouting in them, "Hello, I want to go to Eurovision Song Contest, please take me, please take me." And in every video I shouted, "Hello, I want to go to the Eurovision Song Contest." I named those videos "How to make a music video if you want to apply for the Eurovision Song Contest." And I posted all those videos where I created, like, I slowly created the music video by building a laundrette, by getting 18 broken washing machines and building my own film set and asking friends if they want to act in it. So the whole music video I did by myself. And because I posted those behind the scenes videos, and because I said in everyone, "Hello, take me," somebody actually messaged me and said, "Oh, I might have the connections to the German casting for the Eurovision Song Contest." And that's how I actually got asked to go into the first round. I created that music video, and those little videos got me where I am now.
When we watch your videos and have seen you online, you always seem like such a bubbly and happy person. Are you bubbly and happy all the time?
Of course not. No. God, no. God, I would be annoyed by myself if I was like this all the time. No, I'm just normal. I usually say I'm an optimist in training. Like, and there's a difference between being naive and being optimistic. So I wouldn't say I'm naive, like, "Oh, I'm happy all the time and there's something bad. Oh, guys, but there's something good in it too." No, I wouldn't say I'm like that. Of course, I have my bad days, and I have those days where I'm really grumpy and sad, and I'm really not I can't stand myself on those days. But I just try to find an optimistic way to go out of it, like trying to find something, hope in the bad situations. Like, for example, you can say, "Oh, coronavirus, but there's good things. You now have time to concentrate on other things." But it's like, no, coronavirus is shitty as fuck. You shouldn't, but there's hope. After the coronavirus, everything is going to be hopefully normal again. And that's my optimistic way to see things. Not to say, "Oh, there's good things in everything," but to say it can get better.
And just like yourself, your song, "I Don't Feel Hate," seems on the surface like a very happy and very optimistic song. But as I see it, there is an underlying message there. Tell us a little bit about that.
The message is actually quite important. And it's the same with the song and the music video. On the first look, the music video is quite bubbly and happy, but everything in the music video has a deeper meaning, which I will go into actually in videos later, but I haven't done those videos yet. But the message of the song is to not fight hate with hate. So, like, if somebody's hating on you, if somebody's being mean to you, do not hate back, because that doesn't work. Like, in that case, you just hate each other and nobody will learn from it. But if you find it, like, I found out that if you have a different approach by being by being respectful and by being kind to that person that is hating on you, the person actually learns more from it and changes their opinion and changes their mind instead of just hating back.
And what does it mean for you personally to be able to bring that message of not feeling hate to the stage?
I find that really, like, I'm so grateful that I can sing that song, just because I find that message so important, and it's so in this, like, it's everywhere. In every topic, there's people hating. So it's very, what's the word? Like very recent? No, it's not recent. Like it's very on topic. But in every, like, because of coronavirus, there's a lot of hate in social media, and there's a lot of hate against different groups. And there's like in every, I have those 6 stories in the music video, and every story shows a different aspect where hate is shown. For example, we have the first story, and it's about body shaming, and the second one, the second one is about which one is the second one? About different classes and how the classes hate each other. Or if you want to support the nature, people call you a freak for no reason, like saying, oh, you're just a nature freak. And it's just like, why won't you just like accept that they're doing their thing and they are fighting for their thing? Or like calling different classes different things. That's the second story about. And so every story has their own way of showing where hate is in our world. And so it's quite important to talk about that, I think. Actually, the song it's getting a lot of hate, and I don't even know why. So it's the song is actually already in response to those haters, because they're like, oh, I hate that song. It sucks. Our last place are 0 points, and I'm just like, I don't feel hate. Just enjoy the song. So that's quite funny how that song actually gets what it's about. But I also received, of course, hate or disrespect in my life. For example, in school, people pushed back my chair in the orchestra. So I like while I was singing, like I think everybody got bullied at one point in their life or another. Or in my job, I had moments where people disrespected me and didn't, because I'm a bubbly person on the first look. On the first look, people say, oh, he's annoying, he's bubbly, you can't take him serious, he's just a joker, he's not taking anything serious. And keeping that opinion and not looking behind that is, for me, kind of hurtful, because I'm a bit more than just annoying. And people just saying, oh, he's annoying, disrespecting, happened to me a lot in my life. So that's one of those moments actually was the reason why I created the song.
You are yourself a trained musical performer. What do you see as the biggest connection between that part of your life and Eurovision, the musical stage, and the Eurovision stage?
Well, there's actually a big part. I think like a big connection. Like for example, musical theater is about performing, presenting, and big. And Eurovision is about big and color. And the great thing about musical and about theater is it's very diverse. You know, there's a lot of, like, the people can be who they want to be, and they're all open-minded. And that's what Eurovision Song Contest is about too. People in the Eurovision Song Contest, or the fans, are usually very open-minded and very open for everything. And every freak is accepted in one way or another. And that's what I love about the Eurovision Song Contest, and that's why I love what I loved about the whole theater community too. So that's a big connection. I think the biggest difference is that performing-wise, I will be standing on stage as myself, which is for me a big plus, because I'm usually better performing as myself than as acting as somebody else. So that is actually a big plus for me, that I can just perform as myself at the Eurovision Song Contest.
The German language is now back in your song in the Eurovision, and that's actually the first time since 2007 and Frauen regieren die Welt that the German language is back. Was it important for you as a German performer to include the German language in your song?
No. It's not the reason. No, actually, the reason why I did it in German is because in that moment when I created the radio speech, you know, I called it the radio speech, and the producer hated it. Like when I did it, he was like, "No, you can't do that, Jendrik. No, that's weird." And I was like, "No, it's just because it was fun, and I enjoyed doing it, and I wanted to, yeah, and it felt more natural doing it in German." And we're a generation where English is part of what we grew up with. So I don't get why people have the difference between in songs, why they have to choose between English or their mother tongue. So that's why I was like, I'll just do both, because why the heck not?
Since Lena won in 2010, the results hasn't really been that good for Germany, apart from the fourth place for Michael Schulte in 2018. How do you plan to get Germany higher up the scoreboard?
I'm planning on getting German high up by just having real, natural fun on stage, and just because that's what I create, like how the song is created. It's to make me happy and to make others happy. So performing that song on stage really makes me happy. Back in Lithuania, we shot the backup video, and I was really grumpy on one day, and then I sang the song. It's like, oh, I'm not grumpy anymore, because it really does make me happy. So my plan is to just be myself and just be all natural, because I think that's what brings the points, and that's what people see. I think they realize if somebody's faking something, or if somebody's actually enjoying, or just like having those emotions they want to bring to stage. And so my goal is just to bring smiles in people's faces. Like they can smile because they like the song, or they can smile because they think that is weird, but they will smile either way. And so that's what I want to do. Of course, my goal is to be in the top. And otherwise I wouldn't be in the competition. Of course, I always say I want to be the top, but I always say, but I would be also happy with the last place, because my initial goal was to go to the Eurovision Song Contest. So I already reached my goal, but of course I will be going for the first spot. That's the competition, but I'll be happy with either place.
You've already made your live on tape performance, as you mentioned, in Lithuania, but can you reveal a bit of what we can expect from you on the stage?
We had the luxury to see. We already saw what we did on stage in Lithuania, and while we shot the live on tape videos. So now we're actually changing a few of the content in the background. We're changing a few of those things because we saw it's not quite what we want to do in Rotterdam. So we're actually changing a few things, and that's why I hope that we'll be live in Rotterdam, so that you see the version we want to show. What can I reveal? Well, I'll be on stage with my friends, definitely. My middle finger is now a peace sign, and she will be joining us on stage. She's amazing. She's still a grumpy peace sign, but it's still she makes me laugh. She's an amazing person. We'll be just having fun. We'll be dancing. We'll be playing. We'll be having a great time on stage.
Apart from your own song, do you have any preferences, or you have any favorites from the other countries?
I haven't listened to them yet, because I want to listen to them all in one thing, and I think it's only like a few days ago that they all got published, right? It's just 2 days ago, I think. So I want to take my time and just listen to them all in once. So I cannot tell you any songs yet, because I still want to listen to them all before I can say, oh, that is actually my favorite, or that is my favorite.
Is there a song or a specific moment from any Eurovision or German song that means something special to you?
For example, Daddy's, not Daddy's. Daddy's song's my favorite. Not the one from this year. Think about things. The one from this year I haven't listened to yet. Actually, one that really impressed me was Alexander Rybak's Fairy Tale, just because I grew up playing the violin, and seeing somebody perform with the violin in a pop song was quite cool, because I only knew that you could play the violin in classical songs, and I was like, to see somebody like, oh yeah, I'm cool with the violin. I was like, oh, this is cool, and it really impressed me as a teenager. Try to not see the competition as a competition, but to see it as the thing why the Eurovision Song Contest got created in the first place, which is to celebrate music together and to celebrate diversity and to come together and to just celebrate those different songs. Everybody's bringing different aspects. Everybody's showing something from their country, and to just say, oh, this is my favorite, oh, this is bad, I hate this, is boring, is kind of sad, because everybody's doing their best. And just, even though you're voting on them, still appreciate that the reason why they are all there is to celebrate music together and to celebrate community. And that's what the Eurovision Song Contest is about, to celebrate community and diversity.
I Don't Feel Hate, the German entry for Eurovision 2021, can be seen and heard on YouTube and Spotify. Jendrik, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you so much for having me!
So you can wiggle, 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 wiggle,